Hey guys, and welcome to Raid Chat. This is going to be a new sort of showish thingy-majig, I don't know. It's going to be a thing where I just basically post-commentate raids and stuff like that. Basically I did a poll recently, and this is one of the things that I thought might be a nice idea to do, but I wasn't really sure if people would want to see it. But on the poll, it actually pulled really strong. People seem to be interested in it, so I thought it would be just a good idea to do. Of course, format and stuff like that will change as we go on. Now, onto the actual video itself. So this time it is Malkorok. Malkorok's the 8th boss of the Siege of Orgrimmar, and this is normal mode. And honestly, it's funny, boss, like, it's basically patchwork, I suppose. It's pretty easy, mechanically. The thing is, though, like, if you fuck up the mechanics, you are so dead. Like, very, very, very dead. It's got this cool mechanic where you don't actually really have health in the main phase of the fight. You just have this shield, and you'll see it in my bar there, the kind of yellow shield portion at the end. My health never goes up, but my shield does. Basically, you have this shield which is up to 100% of your health. So the cool thing about it is that it pretty much makes some new healing challenges, I suppose. Another thing about the shield is that if you take any damage greater than 100% of your actual health, it'll kill you. Pretty much, because, you know, it will bypass the shield, go right to your health, and because it's greater than 100% of your health, you're kinda dead. In terms of the other mechanics, he just does this arcing smash that you saw there. He whacks the floor, you don't stand in it. Later on, once he does 3 of those, he'll do a big thing called the Breath of Yasharaj, and that will basically instantly kill anyone who is in an area where the arcing strike was. To deal with that, we put down a whole bunch of raid markers, which was pretty fun. Other than that, what else is there? There's Imploding Energy, which is... Well, actually, according to my timers, it's about, yeah, you'll see there, my timers for this fight were completely wrong. I just had to, well, I basically had to do it without timers, which was fine. I still managed to do good in terms of damage and not getting myself killed. Now, the way those imploding things work is they'll do raid-wide damage if no one stands in them, but it's not like damage is spread between all the people in them, so ideally you only want one person in it. My general idea was just go near them, and if the other person runs in, then I don't. It did end up working. This Breath of Yasharaj bit can be really stressful. There was actually one time where, when our raid leader he was just talking, he was like, we were at 30%, we were about to kill the guy into the last phase, and he just said, okay guys, come on, we just need to focus, and we can get it done. Right as he said, we just need to focus, is when Breath of Yasharaj came up. He didn't notice, it was really funny. So this is phase 2 here. Basically he goes full retard and anything in front of him, starts slashing and making stuff go crazy. It's fine, I mean, whatever, it's not really a massive problem. The damage done by the big cleave that you saw on the floor, that's spread between everyone, and then it'll give people a debuff. They need to run out so that when the debuff is dispelled, it doesn't like hurt everyone else around them. It's really not much of a problem. Let's see what else. Yes, at the end of phase 2, he will go very angry and get an extra 25% damage, so you really want him dead by the time the second phase 2 ends. It sort of just goes from phase 1 to 2, 1 to 2, and back again, until you kill him. I'm not too sure how we came the Berserk here. You see, I'm pretty sure my timers are wrong. Actually, everyone's timers were wrong, which made the fight a little bit interesting, to say the least. In terms of damage, I was pretty happy with this pull. I think I do end up coming first. I'm not really sure. I haven't been really playing efficiently. Like, I do have the 2-piece tier. Another little tip for hunters, as you can see there, you can do a disengage to avoid that falling damage. Only thing is you need to time it right. But yeah, I have the Hunter 2-piece. Pretty much means that your arcane shots will decrease the cooldown and readiness, and I don't think I was really making full use of that in my rotation and play. Sometimes I have a problem where I cap, there's just a few times where I end up capping out and focus, and that's really pissing me off that I do that. There's another Breath of Yasharaj, doesn't kill anyone, that's a good thing. It really sucks when a mechanic like that kills everyone right towards the very end. So right now we're like only 80 million health to go. The boss is very nearly dead, and actually this was just a fun as hell fight. You know, I think I come ahead in DPS. I don't know. Maybe it's because the other hunter died. Oh no, I just came ahead there. Is he dead? Huh, no, he's not dead. Okay, well I can be happy with that. Yeah, I love hunters. As you can see in our raid, top 3 hunters, because hunters are the best class. It's funny, we have some really hunter-heavy comps. There's this one time we were going with 4 hunters, which was quite crazy. You know, I don't even know if I absorb any of the like void zones in the ground this pull. I suppose I didn't really need to. Everyone else was really on the ball, and I was just standing near as a safety net in case they ran away or magically went splat or something like that. So we are on the last 23 million health. He is dying very quickly. He's about to go into phase 2, so that's why we're all stacking up. Of course, phase 2 doesn't matter that much when he's just going to fall over dead. I think in terms of loot, I didn't get anything from this boss. One of the other hunters got the gun, which is pretty awesome for him because he didn't get any drops the whole... Like, this was his first Siege of Orgrimmar. This night was his first night of getting drops, which is kind of crazy. And there you go, Malkorok is dead. We were very happy. It took us like an hour and a bit to kill him. But, yeah, there's, I don't know, pilot episode of this thing. I'm going to do more, maybe, like, innovate a little bit, see what I can do extra to spice up the raiding scene. I've noticed, and it's actually kind of pissed me off a bit, that on YouTube the PvP scene is massive and the PvE scene is kind of dead. Well, I'd like to be the person who sort of starts trying to revitalize the PvE scene in terms of more than just guides. So yeah, that's my goal with this series. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.